The IDF announced that it recovered the body of hostage Itai Sversky from the Gaza Strip. A joint operation was carried out with the Shin Bet. Earlier in the year, the army announced that Sversky had been murdered in captivity by Hamas terrorists. Sversky was 38 years old and was visiting his parents in Kibbutz Be'eri for the holiday weekend when Hamas attacked. Sversky was abducted and his parents were murdered during the onslaught. With the return of his body to Israel, 100 Israeli hostages, living and dead, remain in Hamas captivity. And the IDF has released findings that show that 6 Israeli hostages were likely shot and killed by their captors during Israeli airstrikes nearby. The probe found that the 6 were apparently executed as the Air Force was striking Khan Yunis in February. Mediated hostage talks are back on. Qatar has reportedly resumed its role as the key mediator. A Hamas negotiating team is expected to return to Doha to facilitate talks. President-elect Trump dispatched an envoy identified as Steve Witkoff to bring his support for an agreement before inauguration on January 20th. At the same time, President-elect Trump has named Adam Boehler as his special envoy for hostage affairs. The Biden administration say they are aware of the efforts of Trump's aides, and both the incoming and outgoing presidents are pressing for a deal to free the hostages as soon as possible. The officials say that Trump's camp is being updated, but the two sides are not working directly together. Defense Minister Katz said that Hamas is facing immense pressure to end the Gaza fighting, and he was optimistic that a deal will be struck. There have been no cross-border attacks from Lebanon in the past day, and the ceasefire appears to be holding. At the same time, the IDF continues to act inside South Lebanon against any Hezbollah actions that pose a threat to Israel or violate the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Lebanon. The IDF is acting when needed. The Air Force struck a launcher in Majd al-Zon that posed a threat and was in violation of the agreement. Ground forces destroyed munitions found in several South Lebanese villages. The army said the deployment continues to remain focused on degrading remaining Hezbollah assets in areas controlled by the IDF. According to U.S. Secretary of State Blinken, the ceasefire is holding and the mechanism created to deal with violations is working. According to Blinken, currently both sides appear to remain committed to maintaining the pause in fighting.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.